everyone. Hello to you. How are you? I'm well. I think we're very class today. I just had a couple of questions that I wanted to ask you. How are things going so far?
Well, this year we have a new curriculum. Tools of the mind. We previously did a success for all curiosity corner, so it's definitely a transition as far as our goals. One of the main goals is follows Levigotsky's zone of proximal development, where it talks about self-regulation. That part's going pretty good. I think one of my biggest challenges has been one, time management, because I had to get used to a brand new schedule. And number two was um, how to properly assess throughout the school day. I'm trying to find, because this is such a, you know, as soon as my day starts, it continues throughout the whole day. There's barely any time to assess children as far as dodo records, work sampling. So that's going to be my biggest challenge so far.
Okay, I think I know what you mean. It's a lot of people put it in trying to gather everything and see how everything. And also being able to assess the children in the class and making sure that they're actually getting the things that you're trying to do.
But we have another system, which is a work sampling system. In addition to this new curriculum, we have another component that deals with just assessment called work sampling. And there are several things that you have to collect. And I guess my biggest problem is, when am I going to get an opportunity to collect if I'm constantly moving throughout the school day?
Okay, very well. You know what you mean. Have you looked at any of the books that were given or any of the handouts that were given in regards to the work sampling and how to manage your classroom and anything like that?
Well, a couple of our master teachers came in and tried to give us appropriate time, or we might be able to do it. For example, in the afternoon, the children have a free play where they're able to go into any area of the classroom and do exactly what they want to do. And then at that time, I don't really have to monitor them, so I have an opportunity to go and speak to them individually. I guess during the day, that's when I don't have that, because I'm so busy trying to make sure I'm on schedule, trying to make sure my timing is right. That it's like, wow, I spent time with them, but I didn't get a chance to really write it down.
Okay, do you think that it would be a suggestion from that? That you work in your class?
I'm hoping, because right now it's theory. Theory is one thing. Things that come out of a book is one thing. Practice is me. And so there's a difference between theory and practice. And right now, I'm in the practice. I'm going to take their idea. I'm going to take what they said I could do and try to put into practice. But at some point, I have to make it my own and make it work.
Okay, that's very important. I think that will work well. I'm trying to give you suggestions and let's try to implement those in the classroom and let's just see how it goes from there.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, any questions you have or anything that you feel
No, pretty much trying to stay organized. That's also been another issue, because with Curiosity Corner, Success for All, it was basically very open-ended. Things change on a weekly basis, whereas now we have one thing that lasts 6 to 7 weeks. So how do you spread one theme with his family for 6 or 7 weeks? Number one, by keeping it interesting. Yeah, everything is new in the beginning. Everybody wants to do it. But by week 6 and by week 7, what kind of things am I going to add to keep them interested? Them interested, me interested, the families, so I guess that's my challenge.
Yeah, okay, well, like I said, we'll start out with the activities suggested, we'll take it from there, the readings that they suggested to you and the students of mine and what, and, like I said, we'll try to bring it into the classroom and see how it works for you, works, don't work, take them out and get in, we'll just revisit that.
I definitely will do that.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
you so much.